Shalom, Shalom Yasharala. Okay, all honor and glory and praises go to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakradash. Double honors to our elders and elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite fauners. And a strong shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Okay? This is your brother, Amoth, your eyes from Yahawah, Amoth, your eyes from Yahawah. Okay? Coming at y'all with another inspired lesson by the Spirit. I was meditating on this lesson roughly since yesterday. And it really, furthermore, brothers and sisters, Akim and Akwaf, it really messes with my spirit, and I really truly see and believe some of the things that, you know, I may go through during the days. Like yesterday, I didn't put up any lessons. I didn't re-upload any other brothers' lessons, and it made me only get about 4 hours of sleep last night because I didn't do any works yesterday, man. So I literally only got 4 hours of sleep. I attempted to, you know, toss and turn, and then I just watched a few videos, and then I was meditating on this lesson. So it really messes with my spirit to not either re-upload other brothers' lessons or to do a lesson myself, man, because I'm not feeling whole for that day, you know. When I lay it down to go to sleep, I'm not feeling like I accomplished the will of Yahawah, Yahawashi, like I did any work to please Him in that day that He blessed me to see. Okay, but I wanted to bring out a few precepts, and there are various precepts concerning this lesson, but I just wanted to hit the points that I wanted to hit. Like I always say, if you brothers feel free, you know, to add on to it on the comment board or to make your own lessons regarding the subject. But I wanted to bring out precepts of loving your brother, having brotherly love. I'm pretty sure I brought this out before, but like I said, I was meditating on it yesterday, and the Spirit is just compelling me to bring it out. So I'm just going to bring it out. You know, we're going to be going through a lot of stuff when, you know, when STH, y'all should know what that means, STH, when the SHT, I'm sorry, SHTF, when the hits the fan, you know, when the S hits the fan. We're going to be going through a lot of stuff, and some brothers might be going through the fire by themselves, or some brothers might link up with other brothers, but, you know, we're going to need one another, man. You know, everything that we're going to be going through is test, you know, of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, purifying us through the fire, man. And we have to have that love for one another, man, okay? Because, you know, put it this way, man. I know I've been blabbing for about 3-4 minutes, but I'm just going to say this and then I'm going to get to the precepts. Yahawashi HaMashiach died for us, man, okay? There is no better love than giving your life for your brother, man. And I got a precept for that. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started, man. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 19, so we can state the facts of who we're talking to in the midst of this lesson, man. Because we're not talking, because you know how you go across these Israelites that don't know nothing, thinking that everybody is their neighbor, that they're supposed to love everybody. What is gotten loving every other nation gotten us? It's gotten us being put into slavery, and it's gotten us to being at the bottom, okay? So I know everybody's destroyed in their mental and all that they think they're supposed to love everybody, but that's the reason why we're in slavery right now, captivity, and that's the reason why we're at the bottom and everybody's above us, and furthermore, that's more reasons why we have transgressed against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay, so Leviticus chapter 19, and I'm just going to read verse 1 just to get straight to the point, because this is who this lesson is aimed towards, and all the lessons that I do is aimed towards Israel, man. Okay, unless I'm condemning the heathen. Leviticus chapter 19, and I'm going to read verse 2. Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I am Yahawah, your power, am holy. And that's right, man. And holy means separate, set apart. You know, we're a peculiar people, man. You know, nobody has flavor like us, man. Nobody has the salt like us, man. Okay, they take what we do, they steal it, and they dilute it, man. Okay, everything. All right. Now I want to go to one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite precepts. One of my favorite, man. Concerning having love towards your brother, man. Because if you reading and you studying every day like you should be, you know that David and Jonathan, Saul's son, they had a real close bond. They loved one another, man. You know, no sodomy into it. They just love. They treat each other with pure love, man. They were like brothers, man. Okay. All right. This is 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 26. I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women. Man, that's beautiful, man. Let me read that again, man. 2 Samuel chapter 1, verse 26. I am distressed for thee, my brother Jonathan. Very pleasant hast thou been unto me. Thy love to me was wonderful, passing the love of women. Okay? That's true love, man. That's fulfilling one of the laws that Yahawashi gave us, man. That's why do you think Yahawashi loved David so much, man? Why do you think he told David that he was going to sit on the throne again? And that he would never destroy his seed, and that he would bring out Yahawashi out of his seed, man. He loved David, man. And you know, David, you know, he went off a few times, but we're in the flesh, man. We're not perfect yet. We're in the flesh. We're attempting to be perfect, man. And I say attempt because we're gonna do it. We're not gonna try. Because if we try, we fail. Point blank, period. Try is a word for failure. I don't know how more I have to keep on saying that. Try is a word for failure. I mean, for me it is. I don't know what you brothers think about it, but try for me is a word for failure. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm either going to attempt to do it, I'm going to do it. Point blank, period. Okay? Let's keep it moving. Let's go to John. Like I said, I could have pulled out a lot of precepts on this, but I just pulled out the ones that I wanted to. All right, so let's go to John chapter 13. St. John chapter 13. Salakia. We're going to read verses 34 and 35. And it reads this. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye love one another. Okay? And in the midst of you loving your brother, okay? As a matter of fact, you know what? I had one that I forgot to bring out, I think. Because we have to clarify who was our brother, who was our sister, and all that, and, you know, etc. I think, let me see. I think it's in, I know it's in Matthew. Salakia Israel. I think it's in this other chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right, because I'm going to clarify. I mean, we all, Israel is, you know, even the ones that deny the Lord, they still our people, but they're not our family yet. They won't be our family, Yahawah Ratazah, that we make it and we be in the kingdom and we don't be destroyed. But the ones that do, you know, the 2/3 that do be destroyed and come back into the kingdom, you know, we'll be more than family. We'll be more than just a kinfolk. We'll be family. We'll love the 2/3 too, because they'll come back in righteousness. But right now they're so destroyed that we have to focus on the people that do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Those are our brothers and sisters right now. Okay, and I'm going to prove that by this precept. Um, Let me start at, this is Matthew chapter 12, and I'm going to start at verse 47. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother? Who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Okay? It's clear as day. And this is red letter. This is Yahawashi speaking. Okay? Okay? This is clear as day. So your brothers and your sisters, your mothers and etc. is the people that do the will of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Okay? Point blank period, man. And now I know, including myself, I know I got like a few brothers that I'm close with too, that I conversate with too, but we can't forget about the other brothers too, that we don't really talk to that much or everything else. We have to show them brothers the same love, man. Especially them brothers that's out there on the highways and the byways doing lessons and doing the will of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. We have to treat everybody with love, man. We get like, yeah, we're gonna have our so-called best friends in the truth, the brothers that we cling with mostly, but this is a family reunion, man. The 144,000 was we were all here before, man. Just like we know reincarnation, man. We just don't remember the things of old, man. The things that have been past. But we were all here together, doing everything that we was told to do by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man, before. Okay. All right, let's keep on going. Let me stop blabbing, man. All right, let's go to Romans. Okay, let's go to Romans chapter 12. Romans chapter 12, verse 10. I'm just gonna be going straight to the points, okay? Straight to the points. Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Okay? So we're supposed to be, just plain and simple with that said, we're supposed to be kind to one another, show that brotherly love, towards one another, affectionate towards one another, man. It's not weak or soft to show love or, to say, hey, brother, I love you, man. Take care, be easy. You need anything, call me. It's not soft to show love towards your brother in the truth, man. Okay, that's not, matter of fact, you soft if you don't. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I mean, David, just like I said, the first one, 2 Samuel's 1 and 26. King David said to Jonathan, your love has overpassed the love of a woman for me. Okay? Them brothers love one another, man. That's a prime example, especially Yahawashi too, man. Yahawashi is a prime example too of showing love towards his brothers, man. He, like I said prior before, when I was in Highways and the Hedges, he knew that Judas was going to betray him, but he still showed him love, man. Okay. All right, let's go to Romans chapter 13. Romans chapter 13, verse 8. Owe no man owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. And that's correct, man. That's correct. And like we always say, even though we know that we're not going to be justified and saved by the law, we still have to practice the righteous acts of the law. And we also have to have faith. We have to live off of faith, man. Okay? And also practice the righteous acts of the law and do the high holy days to the best of our ability, man, that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi gives us, man. Okay? You can't be out here promoting the law 100-fold and then showing discourse like who. I ain't gonna say his name because it's done. I already said what I had to say. I'm done with it. But you can't be promoting the law 100-fold and then making your congregation worship you and not Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Okay. All right, let's go to 1 Thessalonians. And I believe Yeah, First Thessalonians, Salakia, Salakia. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 9. But as touching brotherly love, ye need not that I write unto you, for ye yourselves are taught of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, to love one another. Okay? Love your neighbor as thyself, man. You don't want nobody stealing from you. Why would you steal from your neighbor? You don't want nobody trying to have sex with your wife. Why would you try to have sex with that man's wife? You don't want to treat nobody bad. Why would you want somebody? Salaki. You don't want nobody to treat you bad. So why would you treat them bad? You know, it's balance, man. You don't want to suffer in sin. So why would you let your brother suffer in sin and not rebuke him, so he can repent and be forgiven in the eyes of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. Okay. All right, let's go to Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 13. Hebrews chapter 13. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 1. Let brotherly love continue. Okay? Let brotherly love continue. Okay? And we can go ahead and read number 2, because number 2 can be a good example and a good breakdown for this lesson. Hebrews chapter 13, reading on to number 2, to verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. And that's correct, man. When you got somebody walk up, and we know that us being in captivity for 500 plus years, that we all not gonna have the same features that we had in the ancient days, man. Everybody's not gonna have melanin. You're gonna have other people that are Israelites that look like so-called Esau's, so-called Moabites, Ammon, Ishmaelites, etc. So when you got something, when you out there teaching on the highways and the hedges, and you got somebody coming up and they don't, the word is attracting them, you just can't sit right there and be ignorant and be disrespectful and rude towards them, man, because you never know. Another thing too, just not that alone, that person could be an angel sent from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man, just to test you, okay? Just to test you, okay? Or furthermore, to enlighten you, to lift you up, and that could also, from how you handle that can be a blessing or a punishment for you to get chastised for what you did, okay? All right, let's keep on moving on. Let's go to 1 Peter. Let's go to 1 Peter. 1 Peter chapter 3. And this is going to be verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. Okay? Have love towards one another. Be courteous, man. And I'm gonna use myself as an example, because even before I came into the truth, man, I always showed my friends, the people that I rocked with and hung out with and all that. I always showed them brothers love, man. Always. Anything them brothers needed, I was there to give it to them, man. And now, unless I really needed, if it was money or something like that, if I really needed it back, I would tell them they have to give it back to me later. But if I didn't, I don't want nothing back. I do stuff out of the kindness of my heart, man, because, I love my people, for one, and for two, you should have that type of relationship, one towards another, man, being courteous, having compassion for one another, man. I've watched my friends' kids while they had to go do stuff. I've loaned their parents money if I had to. I've let people's parents stay in my house, etc., man. But when there's certain things that you do, and when you be around certain so-called friends, that the ones that call you their friend, and you see certain things that you do and that they don't do, and the people be fake as hell, man. I had this one so-called brother, which he's an Israelite. I haven't talked to him in years. I don't know if he's woken up to the truth or not. I don't deal with him, man, because he's went totally left. But I would watch that brother's kids and stuff, do stuff for him, and it even got to the point, which I know is wrong now. I would even lie to his woman for him, and through the midst of me showing that brotherly love and compassion and being courteous, the brother would cook food, or his girl would cook food, and they would never offer me a plate, man. But every time my family had a function, or if he was at my house and he was eating, I would always offer that brother a plate, man. So it showed me a lot of stuff that this dude would do, and so I just had to cut him off, man. Because he was wicked as hell, man, and that's how I know that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi slowly but surely took things out of my life and then put the truth in front of me so I could focus on that, man. And I'm very blessed to have this oil, man, to know this meat, and to be and to drink that milk, and to digest that meat, and to have the oil, man, to have my lamp still on fire. Okay. All right, let's go to 1 John. 1 John chapter 4. We're going to stay in chapter 4 for 3 precepts, I believe. 1 John chapter 4. 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of Yahawah, and everyone that loveth is born of Yahawah, and knoweth Yahawah. He that loveth not knoweth not Yahawah, for Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, is love. Okay? And we know Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi is balance, man. But it's a reason why he's telling us to love one another, man. Okay? It's a full reason why he's telling us to love one another, man. And we have to take that into consideration, man, because we can't sit right here and say, I love my brother, but yet you say you love your brother, but your actions show differently. You confess with your mouth and your tongue, but your actions show otherwise, man. And I got a precept to the reason why I'm stating that, okay? But let's keep it moving. 1 John chapter 4, and we're going to jump down to verses 11 and 12. Beloved, if Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi so loved us, we ought also to love one another. No man have seen Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi at any time. If we love one another, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi dwelleth in us, and his love is perfect in us. Okay? Now I'm going to get to the point that I was just stating right now. If you say you love your brother, but yet you really don't, how are you going to love Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi? Let's get to that point right now. Okay, this is 1 John chapter 4, verse 20 to 21. If a man say, I love Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen, how can he love Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, whom he have not seen? And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, love his brother also. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, even though it's saying brothers through all these precepts, this still applies to you sisters too. Love one another. Okay? Sister love sister, sister love your brother, brother love your sister, brother love brothers, It applies to everybody, okay? But we can't, with brothers, if you have an issue with a brother, or if you shouldn't be, matter of fact, you shouldn't be holding no grudges, man. That's Leviticus chapter 19, verses 17 and 18 somewhere. I think it might be 18 if I'm not mistaken in the first line, but it's in between one of those verses 17 and 18. But you should, if you got a problem with a brother, man, talk to that brother, man. Stop. I'm just gonna say it, man. If you don't like it, oh well. Stop acting like a bitch, man. For real, man. We don't need no soft bitch ass Israelites in this, man. You got to be in this with all truth and sincerity, man. With your heart and your spirit, man. If you got a problem with the brother, or if a brother rub you the wrong way, man, talk to that brother, man. Don't sit right here and possibly lose your spot in the kingdom for holding a grudge or having an issue with a brother, man. Okay? Get it right, man. We gotta be blameless in the eyes of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. You know? We gotta be blameless, man. And all you brothers out here doing the will and the work, man, I hope and I pray that you brothers make it, man. If I don't make it, I hope you brothers make it, man. You know? And for whatever reason, if I don't make it, I have to suck that up and take it, man. It's obviously that I did something that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi does not want me to forgive me for. Salakia. But Yahawah right aside, that doesn't happen in my lot. Hopefully he forgives me for my sins and protects me and saves me and take me up into a chariot. And likewise to you brothers and sisters, man. Okay? But if you got a problem with a brother, man, just talk to that brother, man. We don't need to be having this, man. We trying to go home and get up out of here, man. Okay? All right, let's go to Sirach real quick. Let's go to Sirach real quick, chapter 25. One of the brothers is texting me now. I'll get back to you in a second, King. Shalom, my Chicago brother, man. Shalom, King. Powerful Levite brother, man. Can't remember the brother's name, but you know who you are. I know you're going to see this video, man. Shalom. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakwadash, Brakatah, man. Shalom, King. All right, this is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 1. In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, which is your Israelite neighbors, man. That's who your neighbor is. A man and a wife that agree together. See, man? You see how beautiful that is? See, that I had to bring that precept out because, it joins in the female aspect too. Okay? It's a beautiful thing in the eyes of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for a man and his wife to be on one accord, man. To love one another, man, to prosper, man, to just glow, It's a beautiful thing, man. Okay? It's a beautiful thing, man. All right, let me jump back to we're gonna come back to the Apocrypha in a second, but let me jump to Psalms real quick. I got one in Psalms. And like I said, Akim and Aqua, there's plenty of other precepts to bring out on this lesson, but I just hit the few that I want to hit. I mean, I'm already 30 minutes in. But, like I stated, you brothers can add those on the comment board or, feel free, man. Do a lesson to add on to it, All right, this is Psalms. Chapter 133. Psalm chapter 133, starting at verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garment. Aaron had a long beard, man. Aaron's beard was long. I want to say it was daggone near close to his feet, man. His beard was long. But, it is like the precious anointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garments. Okay? So it's a beautiful thing to be in unity with your brethren, man. Okay? We are unstoppable, more unstoppable in numbers than being by ourselves singular, man. Okay? We are more powerful together in a unity, you know, than just by one of us alone, man. Okay, it's easy to take down one, but it's going to be hard and very much more tougher to take down a whole unit of brethren, man. Of Israelites. Yasharallah, man. He is the prince of the power, man. Okay? Come on, man. Let's get it together, Israel. Let's get it together, man. We're going to take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, 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 and even forever. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. that makes me feel wonderful, man. Okay? All right, this is Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Come on. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Okay, and I wanted to bring that out, man, because, you know, the basis of that is we have to prove ourselves to one another, man. Okay? We have to prove ourselves to one another. And I got, the next precepts I got is going to, you know, bring a little bit more understanding in that too. But we have to prove ourselves towards one another, man. Because we in this truth, man. We've come back to our heritage, man. Okay? We've come back to our heritage. We've come back to repent, to do the will of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You know, to have salvation, to be saved, to be like-minded. Okay? Matter of fact, since I spoke about it, let me go ahead and bring it out. You know, that's the spirit, man. You know, you got precepts written down, but the Spirit still compels and brings you in to bring other precepts out that need to be brought. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahawashi Hamashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Okay? And you know what? I got two more I can read with that, but I'm gonna read this one. I'm gonna read this one. I'm gonna read this one in the Apocrypha in Ecclesiasticus. Okay, let me read this one, because this is a beautiful precept, man. All right, this is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 21, verse 15. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will... Salakia, excuse me. Let me start it over again. If a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add on to it. But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeases him, and he casts it behind his back. Okay, because that's not a like-minded brother. Okay, so when you're a like-minded brother, you're like-minded. You're thinking together. You're thinking. You know, you're clashing together, man. You're creating a. You're creating a spiritual glow. You're creating knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and also you're adding on to everything. Like if I say something, you're gonna add on to it. If you say something, I'm gonna add on to it, and it's all gonna connect together. It's gonna connect together. It ain't gonna be like a triangle and a circle. You ain't gonna be trying like, I won't go in. It's gonna be a circle in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna connect together, man. All right, let's go back to Sirach. Now this is the other stuff I wanted to bring out about a brother and a friend, because this is very important. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, and I'm going to be reading verses from verse 7 to 17. From verse 7 to 17, Sirach, chapter 6, also known as Ecclesiasticus. And I may stop it, I may keep on going. Okay, but verses 7 to 17. All right, starting at verse 7, and it reads this: If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first. Proverbs 18, verse 24. Prove him first, and be not hasty to give him credit. That's common, man. You don't be too hasty to give a man credit. You have to let a man show who he is, man. You know, the Spirit has to reveal who he is and what he's about, man. And if he's like-minded with you, and if he has the same understanding of the scriptures with you, man, and if he's in the same straight way as you are. You can't be in the straight way, and his straight way is crooked and turning to the left. You know what I'm saying? All right, reading on. For some man is a friend for their own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And that's true, man. I've seen brothers, I've seen some brothers in the truth, certain things happen, but I want to take it back before I came into the truth. Like, when I was in the world and I was, wicked, I've seen stuff that just made me like, what the hell? Like, that dude, man, he just showed who he is, He just showed who he is, man. Like, I've done everything for my friends, man. I've fought for all my friends, man. And that's one thing that people know about me that know where I'm from, my area, man. They know that if I'm with them and I'm their friend, oh, yeah, we better get him by himself because he's going to fight with him. Matter of fact, he's going to jump out before he jumps out. I don't let nobody mess with nobody, man. And that's why if you brothers and sisters notice when we on live chats and they be talking about why'd you do this, why you do that, I'm serious about that. Ain't nobody touching my elders or elder apostles, man. And especially, I'll pop up out anywhere. I got them. You're like, what the hell? Where the hell you come from, Amoff? Where'd you come from? I don't play that, man. Ain't nobody touching nobody that I have love for, man. Especially not my brothers in the truth, man. Ain't nobody gonna touch nobody. Okay? As long as Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi got me breathing, I dare you. I dare you. Think I'm playing. Reading on. And there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Only using you for what you can do for him, man. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. I'm pretty sure that we've all had people like that. You probably got a car, something happened, you ain't got that car no more, if it's broke down, whatever the case may be, and they got one, you don't never see them, you call them, hey, can I get a ride? Oh man, I gotta go see LaQuisha, man, I ain't got time, man, she tripping. But yet, when they called you and asked you for something, you always had them. Okay? That's not brotherly love, man. Okay? I had to bring these examples out, man, for brothers to meditate on and to keep it in their head, to watch out for brothers that do this too, man, and so you don't do it yourself, man. And furthermore, when I'm bringing out lessons and stuff, I'm always speaking to myself too, man. Okay? Okay, reading on, verse 11. But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants, okay? Now that's a true brother, man. That's a true friend and a brother, man. He's going to stand boldly with you, man. Like, what do you mean, man? I ain't going nowhere. You got a problem? No, we got a problem. I'm with you. No matter of fact, that brother should get mad. Like, why would you even question me like that, man? You know I'm here with you, man. Don't disrespect me. I'm always going to be here with you. That's the type of brother you're supposed to be showing your love to, man. Okay? Reading on. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide himself from thy face. Ooh. I've known people like that, and I've seen people like that, man. When you on the top, you balling, you doing this, you doing that, but as soon as you hit the rock bottom, yeah, you heard about Tyrone? Yeah, that nigga, he messed up, man. I don't know about Tyrone, man. I was just dealing with him because he had this, he had that, man. That nigga ain't got nothing. I don't want to be around that nigga. People like that, man, they just, you deserve judgment, man. You deserve judgment, man. And the people people that use people, man, like you're just pure wicked, man. You're the devil, man. You're the devil, and everything that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi brings upon you, people that just use people for your own benefit, I hope it's grievous and terrifying to you, whatever he brings to you, man. Verse 13, separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. And your enemy can be your friend too. You can have a friend that you think is your friend, but he really your enemy. As soon as you away from him, he talking about you like a dog. Oh, yeah, man, that nigga, man. You know how these niggas in the world is. Yeah, that nigga, man. I can't stand that nigga, man. But, he be having all the broads, man. I gotta be around. He be getting the bad joints, man. But other than that, I hate that nigga, man. I can't stand him. Verse 14, a faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such in one hath found a treasure. You hear that? A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such in one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. Countervail, it's invaluable. Matter of fact, let's get the definition of countervail. Let's get that definition real quick. Because, we look up words, man. We get the definitions of things, man. Let's look up that word real quick, man.
Countervail. Countervail.
All right, it says offset the effect of something by countering it with something of equal force. It's like I said, you're like-minded, man. One-minded, man. Offset the effect of something by countering it with something of equal force. Okay? All right, verse 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, shall find him. Whoso feareth the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. Like-minded. You have love towards one another. You're gonna treat that brother how you want to be treated. Vice versa. You're gonna be courteous towards one another. You're gonna be united. You're gonna have compassion towards one another, man. This is important, man. Okay? It's important to have this love towards your brother, man, and to show love towards your brother, man. Cause you don't know if when the shit hits the fan, I'm just gonna say it, when the shit hits the fan, you don't know if Yahawashi is gonna give you a test to see how you treat your brothers, man. We don't know what our lot's gonna be. We don't know what type of trials and tribulations and fire Yahawashi is gonna put us through to purify us, man. And I'm telling you right now, you damn sure don't want to fail by being wicked and showing discord towards your brother and not having love towards your brother, man. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get this last. This is the last precept, man. This is a beautiful precept, man. I had to make this one last, man. Cause this one is thick, man. This one is one that you be like, damn, man, like that's a big step. Like that's a big step. Salakia. All right, this is John chapter 15. I'm going to start at verse 12, but the point is going to be in verse 13. John chapter 15, starting at verse 12, but the point is going to be in verse 13. And it reads this: This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Prime example, didn't Yahawashi, Salakia, lay down his life for Israel, for all Israel, and starting off first with the 144,000. I'm sorry, I'm so Salakia, for the 1/3, which also is included with the 144,000. Didn't Yahawashi lay down his life for us, man? That's the greatest love that any brother can have, man. And if you get called in your lot through your purification, through Jacob's trouble, to die for your brothers, man. If Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi reveals that to your eyes in that day, and that happens, man, you fulfilled a very big compassion, brotherly love, and the same thing that, well, not the same exact thing, but somewhat of like it that Yahawashi did. Okay, there's nothing greater than dying for your friend, your brother. Okay, so man, with that, I hope this was an edifying lesson, and I hope that the brothers and the sisters meditate on those precepts. And like I stated, there's various more precepts that could have been brought out in this lesson. Like I said, man, if you brothers want to put them on the comment board, or furthermore make your own lesson, please feel free to do so. And if I come across it, I'll probably more than likely reload it up on my page. Okay, but Lord willing, this was edifying, and Lord willing, that makes you stronger towards the unity and the love and the compassion and to be courteous towards one another, of your brothers from the 12 tribes. Okay, this is your family, this is your neighbor, this is your friend, this is your brother right here. Everybody on this chart. If you ain't on this chart, they ain't your neighbor, they ain't your brother. Okay. So with that, I'm just gonna say, all honor and glory and praises go to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Ruach Radash. Lord willing, to the next one, and I'm just gonna say, Shalom, Shalom.